All right, Pouring Nation, today I want to try something ridiculous, and that is I want to try to do the Fiona Art reverse flower dip pour on a big canvas. This is 24 inches by 24 inches. It's actually hardboard that I've cut. It's pressed brown board that you can buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. But the problem with this technique is the whole idea of this technique is you put paint down, you put a cloth on top of the paint, and then you pull the cloth off to make the pattern. The problem I see there is getting the cloth to come off in a pour that's this big is going to be very difficult. So I have concocted this faux cloth. Now this is a sheet that we didn't need anymore that I cut slightly bigger, and I have attached very thick thread to all four corners and then the four opposite sides so that I can just pick it up all at once. And that's going to be my paper towel. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I think this is an awesome experiment and I love kind of pushing the limits of what I can do. So today we're going to use, as always with this medium, we're using the Vallejo Pearl medium, and I'm using acrylic white in this case. And it's 1 part paint, 1 part white, and 2 parts of my pouring medium. My pouring medium is Craft Smart glue. It is 3 parts glue, 2 parts water. And then I'm just using some generic colors that I got from Creative Inspirations online, and I'll put those all in the description below, but we're just going to use them as is and just make a beautiful Fiona Art reverse dip. And let's see if I can minimize the number of mistakes I make and make a beautiful painting. All right, so we now have our base paint here. So we're going to use our, I can see my X right here. We're going to use the party cup that I purchased from Amazon here in the middle. And we're going to start with half of my blue. All right, and here is the tricky part, is I need to get my cloth onto the center of the painting without letting it touch. And surprisingly, that worked better than I thought it was going to. I only want this stuff to touch so that it pulls up at the same rate. It doesn't pull up quicker along these areas. Wow. All right, so here goes. We'll see if my contraption works like I expect it to. I can already tell those four corners aren't going to come up fast enough, so I'm just going to kind of hold them. See if we can't push that side out a little bit. Come back. Wow. Look at that. I really wish I had this on a table so I could spin it, because I think this would open up and just be really, really beautiful. Got one of my arm hairs in there. It's the negative part about being a bear. So I've decided to leave it as it is, let it dry, and then I'll just cut it out here. I'll paint white around the outside, cut it out, and then put it in a nice frame. But holy cow. It only took me a few minutes to create, but man, this is awesome. If you guys want to learn how to do this pour, here is the video for you.